Alright, we're back. Day 3, investigation. Good morning. Take it I wasn't the only one who didn't sleep well. Let's talk to Maxwell. Thoughts on everything? I really don't know. I have an absolute headache from all this. Do you actually think Nux is the killer? I really don't care. I'm just trying to do my job at this point. Put in as little effort as possible and move on from this case. I'm just kind of waiting around here. Why do you act aggressive in court? I'm not sure why myself. At first I guessed it was to intimidate my opponents. But now I just kind of do it for myself. Shouting all the time and being mean ironically gives me composure. Letting all my emotions out like this helps me not be bottled up. And I guess I thought I looked cool. I mean, it doesn't really make you look cool. Not to be rude, but you kind of look a bit stupid. It's only because I'm losing. But trust me, when I'm winning a case and I go beast mode, it makes me look rad as hell. Just like I'll do next trial. Yeah, we'll see. Seems like he cares less about the case itself and more about crushing people in the court. Alright, investigate. Hey, did you know Mr. Monkey is a part of Chimp Lab? Yeah. The case that I beat him back when he was a prosecutor was about Chimp Lab. Seeing him join the organization seems a bit sketchy. But that's the story for another day. When you fell asleep last trial, he replaced you. I know. Did you feel the atmosphere? What? Mr. Monkey's presence in our room changes the atmosphere. It's like he has some kind of aura. Now that you mention it, it kinda did. How did you defeat him, may I ask? I don't know. He seems like he was in his own world the whole trial thinking about something else. I capitalized that and won the trial. Or maybe I was just lucky. Okay, that's what we got here. Let's go to upstairs. Here's Witchley's computer. Looks like Mr. Monkey has set up an account on Witchley's server for me to play on. This video game seems to be Minecraft. Well, let's see what we can find. Can't believe I'm playing Minecraft to investigate a murder. Where to start? Minecraft's map is infinite, so there could be evidence anywhere. There's probably nothing, though. I just need to find proof that Nux plays on this server to back up what they said last trial. Oh, another player. Why, hello there, good sir. You seem to be a fresh player on the server. I am the Fludge Mister, the king of this place, and I will be your guide to the server. Do you mind if I ask you a question? That's why I'm here, go ahead. Do you know anyone called Nux who plays the server? Yes, of course! They're usually on the server every day near midnight. The only day they haven't been on was yesterday. That was the day of the trial. So Nux has a reason for why they didn't do the kill, but I have no true evidence, just some guy on Minecraft saying that he's seen them. Unless... Do you mind testifying in court? We haven't a court system to the server yet, but we are planning to. No, I meant in real life. In real life, can you come to a trial and just talk about this Minecraft server and say how Nux was on it? I have reason to believe the server is connected to a murder. Of course! Any excuse to talk about this fine server I'll take. Just send me the details and I'll be there. Great. Speaking of talking about the server, anything you need to know? Fludge, proudly British! Rasputin and Wally. I can't do a British accent. So what do you do on the server? Oh, just normal stuff. Others choose to build, others like to fight. I myself reel over this place. And to make sure no one is breaking the rules like Witchley. Wait, Witchley, the victim? I could get some information out of this. What do you know of Witchley? He is the owner of the server. But not the leader like me. He doesn't enforce any of the rules or even interact with the people at the server, even though he's the admin of this place. Leading me to have to do that job instead. So, like, did people vote for you or what? Oh, I'd made myself king. But I'm sure the people like me more than that scum. What's Nux like? Oh, that dastardly Nux, I'll get them one day. What do you mean? Nux is my #1 opposition. They're always manipulating and torturing people on the server. But I vow to end their mischief. Are we really talking about the same Nux here? Last I checked, they were a paranoid mess. Alright, that's all we got here. Oh no! We got a whole... Witchley's house, okay. This seems to be the last remnant of Witchley's base that isn't destroyed. It's actually quite nice here, especially with those cats over there. Oh, hello, who are you? I am unknown user. I am the first extremely advanced AI to play Minecraft. I was created by Witchley. Hello. Wait a minute. This guy seems a bit familiar. So you're an AI? Yes. How did Witchley create you? I was created by Witchley. Yes, I know, but how? I was created by Witchley. Yeah, you already said that, but... I was created by Witchley. Oh, I think he's glitching. I was created by Witchley. Strange user Minecraft added to evidences. Do you know about Witch's house being destroyed? All I know is it was destroyed with TNT. I heard it. The only part of the base left is this here basement. Do you know who did it? Private information, CEO clearance required. Oh. Alright, so he's the basement thing. Huh, this village looks nice. Nice. It's more than nice. Is that Asgore? That's Asgore. My village was perfect. Alright, now pay up. It's the Persona music. It's the Persona music. Pay up. You're standing in my village? Such an action requires compensation from a piece of trash like you. I had the best builders from across the server make this for me. You can't just stand here and expect nothing to happen. Give me money. I have none. None! Oh, you must be a new player. Since it's your first time, I'll give you a pass and you can be here for free. And acknowledge my greatness, Lamau. Who are you? Big Cheese God, and you better remember it. This is the person Nux talked about at the end of the last trial. Nux said the two of them planned to kill Witchley. It also sounds like Cheese God here seems to be using a deep voice changer. It's rather annoying. Did you destroy Witch's base? How did you know about that? Are you some kind of spy that I must punish? Well, just kidding, I don't care. Yeah, I destroyed his base all by myself. That's a lie, because I know he conspired with Nux because of the note. I hate Witchley. He doesn't care about anyone in the server and gets mad over little things. He only treasures his beloved buildings. So I burned them down to teach him a lesson. He talks about having a special project which will be his greatest creation. He won't stop talking about it. He says it's the most advanced thing he's created. Like, I really don't care. I wonder what that is. Special product object. Do you have know Nux? Why, yes I do. They are a bit weird, always talking and talking about killing people. But at least they're better than stupid trash, Witchley. Lamau. How much power do you have over the server? I like to call myself the emperor of this server. I have gone through rough times in real life, so I deserve to be ruler here. I'm the only relevant person on the map. I put the most effort into my kingdom. Don't listen to anyone else. Alright, let's buy Sir Monkey's brain scan too. A second brain scan of Sir Monkey's dead body, showing what Sir Monkey was truly thinking as his mind was fading away. Do you want to buy Sir Monkey's second brain scan for 20 Bobucks? Yes. Unlocked. Let's use it. Alright, ready guys? After Sir Monkey's brain was shot, pieces of his brain were collected and scanned. And using even better special technology, we can now see what his real last thoughts were. Displaying now.
Ooga booga, gorillas rule. Big, strong, like boulders with fur. They smash, they bash, but also gentle giants. Cuddle babies, cute, right? Smart too. Use sticks for tools. Eat plants. Healthy diet. No junk food. Gorilla family type. Big group. All together. Alpha male, silverback, boss of jungle. Respect him or get smashed. Chest beat. Boom, boom, like drum of jungle. Ooga booga, gorillas dance too. Funny moves, make laugh. So remember, gorillas be best. Strong, smart, family love. Ooga booga. You love gorillas now. Go tell everyone. End of story.
Alright. I wonder what hidden meaning that has. History of the server's factions. A book that details the history of the groups who use the server may be useful to the investigation by stopping the killer of Witchley. A history of the Xenom Squad Minecraft server by Big Cheese God. The server was first created by Witchley, myself, and someone known as the Eternal. Hasn't been online in years. The intention of the server was to be a roleplay recreation of the first advanced human civilization known as the Xenom Squad. However, this was quickly ditched by us. But for some strange reason, whether it be a coincidence or divine intervention, almost all the events/people on that server mimicked that of real events/people from the Xenom Squad time period. The events are as follows. We started the server within the Cave Hotel, which everyone would move out of when becoming advanced enough. Witchley would head to the mountains to live alone and work on projects himself. He invited a single player known as the Unknown User for some unknown reason, although that didn't end for him. Well, the Eternal Knight would head to the east and would be the first person to kill someone and are rather unhinged. To avoid punishment, they would take long breaks from the server. I could have sworn I saw them the other day. Unlike my side of the map, their side is like a garbage pile where most players live in poverty. One of which being Fludge. The only thing I know about that guy is that he has family issues. Fludge declared himself the king of the place, in what seems to like an attempt at attention, even though he is worthless. I'm currently pretending to bow down to him and call him king and do all his odd jobs despite being the emperor, but that is only because the armor he gives out is really good. And his giant tower is quite the flex to live in. And also his plan to kick out the people who make a mess of the city isn't that bad of an idea. Who knows if we are still doomed to repeat the events of the real Xenom Squad. But what I do know is that Witch's sociopathic reign as owner will not last any longer, especially after we raised the ocean level and made a flood just so no one could talk to him. What kind of idiot wants to be left alone on an alone survival game? I should own and oversee everything. As much as I don't like them, they are the key to defeating that hellspawn. Alright, there we go. Alright. Strange photos taken by Witchley. Before his death, Witchley took many photos that are being sold here. Let's buy strange photos taken by Witchley. Before his death, many photos were found that were taken the same night of the murder. Showing now. First photo. The caption is, first time outside since last incident. Second photo. Caption is, someone is watching me. Third photo. Caption is, chasing me. Fourth photo. Caption is, got an image of it. It's creepy. Last photo. Caption is, it followed me home. There is another Polaroid. However, it has no image on it. Caption reads, of course, all you seek is answers. Creepy. And the service chat messages. Okay, who the fuck blew up my castle? Someone did what? Fludge, was it you? I was fighting in a match at the time, so it couldn't have been me. Give me a yes or no answer, Fludge. No, it was not me. Next, how about you? I don't give a fuck, no. Okay, then it's @Witchley. @Witchley, respond. I know you have seen the message. @Witchley, @Witchley. Fuck off, Big Cheese. Don't make me block you. Oh yeah, it definitely was you. I really don't care about your stuff. Leave me alone. Perhaps it was the Eternal Night. Their last message was 4 years ago. Yes, exactly. It could be part of one big plan. Let's... what that message is to see if it has a hidden meaning. Monkey. Yeah, I'm sure that this message has a lot of meaning. Hey, Atnox are still open to blowing up a base for me. As long as you forfeit all your money, I will do it. Okay, move to private DMs. Ooh, scheming. Okay, that actually kind of low-key feels important, but I don't know. Alright, what do we got? Wait, what the? There's a hole in between the rocks. Hold on. Is this a secret room? There's a bunch of stuff down here. Hello again. What? Terry! What are you doing here? Nux and Terry live together in our camp in the forest. By the time Terry came back, Nux is being accused of murder and our camp has been destroyed by the thunder. Terry is trying to get some important stuff from his camp back and found some fallen into this cave. Everything has to get way more confusing by the second. I should ask him some questions. Oh yeah, also, Terry has a gift for defending him in trial. It's a mirror. A mirror Terry found in a hidden cave that he gave me as a gift. Unknown why it's here, as it isn't part of Terry and Nux's camping supplies. Oh, thanks? Terry found it in this hidden cave. However, unlike some of my supplies that have fallen down here, it does not belong to me or Nux. It could be a piece of evidence. Odd. If not you or Nux, then who does it belong to and why is it hidden in a cave? No clue. Mirror added evidence. So what have you been doing since we last met? Terry just got out of jail today after he robbed the restaurant. So not much. Oh. Anyways, welcome to Terry's bunker, a land down under. Seems like Terry doesn't have that much involvement in the case outside of living with Nux. Why do you live here with Nux? Terry knew them from work. When times got rough, Terry found his way here and set up a base in the forest. When Nux started wanting to run away from society, I told them if they were desperate, they can move in here with me out. They can move in with me out here. Isn't it like a year-long journey to get here on foot? Yes. Nux traveled on foot for a year to get here. They couldn't have used a vehicle, as that would probably trigger some kind of security in the forest and get them kicked out and sued. There's a ton of settlements from people who have made the trip before, which they survived the journey with using the food and shelter there. Damn, they must have been really desperate to run away from something to make that big journey. How do you get from the city to the forest without vehicles fast? There is a drone that travels from the city to this forest every few days to drop off supplies to someone. That someone must be Crane. Terry gets to and from the city to this place using the drone. Terry is the only person who can do that due to Terry's lightweight size. Why are there a bunch of gaming PCs here? Are these yours? No. Like the mirror, these PCs do not belong in our camp. Someone has been hiding them here. Huh, very strange. Gaming PCs added. This barrel has a variety of food in it. Yes, Terry loves food. Let me guess, fries are your favorite? No. Mangoes are Terry's favorite food. Fries come second. Mangoes are the peak of the physical reality. Cool. These are sleeping bags? Yes, although Terry doesn't really sleep. Terry just lays there and thinks about fries. Let's go Firewatch Tower next. Back here again. Hello. What do you think of the possibility that you did the murder? Ha, me? I couldn't have. Of course I know that I didn't do it, unless my mind was wiped or something stupid like that. But if you need definitive proof, I have a charging schedule. I have a strict charging schedule I must follow. If I don't charge myself at certain times of the day for long enough, I'd pass out. And the time of the murder was one of those times. Alright, thanks for clearing that up. No problem. How's life here? It's alright. I've learned a lot out here. How to work with no end in sight being one with them. It's going to be hard going back to society and saying goodbye from here. Huh? I've most likely lost my job because of this murder. And the year-long hike to leave the forest will begin once again. But you don't need the year to do the year-long hike. You can just catch a lift in one of the police cars. It's what you did to get to the trial yesterday, right? I know I could just do that, but it feels like cheating. As one last goodbye to this place, I want to make that journey. I know damn well that I'm going to be nostalgic over this forest once I leave it. And so naturally, I want to feel fulfilled on my time here. Which I don't think I'll get if I don't make the one-year-long journey. Fair enough. I hate it, but there are some parts of society I enjoy. Like the hit streamer, Sycophant Green. That's such a long pause. What? Does it get lonely in this forest? Depends on my perspective at the time. Sometimes I enjoy my time here and embrace the nature. Other times I wonder if I'm wasting my life out here. Death scares me sometimes, the simple loss of thought. Yet a world without it scares me more. I hate thinking about it, yet my brain can't help it no matter how much I want otherwise. Again, it all comes down to your mentality at the time, which can often feel random and out of control. Which is also why I hate dreaming, as that's completely out of my control. Sorry if I'm dumping on you. I haven't really talked to anyone in years. Oh, don't worry, I understand. I've had similar thoughts. Okay. There's still nothing to investigate. Alright, I think that's it now. And begin the trial. Well, here we go again. Hopefully that Fludge Mister person shows up to the trial and can help prove Nux innocent. But if Nux is innocent, who really is the killer? I know it's not my job to find the killer, and it's mostly just defend Nux, but I can't help but wonder. We are gathered here today for the second trial of Nux for the murder of Witchley. Hope we can make this trial a short one. Is the defense ready? Of course, Your Honor. And the prosecution? Hell yeah! I'm ready! Yesterday, I was a bit demotivated, but now I'm ready to roll the courtroom and take that pussy Nux down! Rah! Alright, cool. So last trial I asked the defense if you could investigate this Minecraft thing. Did you find anything? Yep, I found someone in the Minecraft server that says Nux was online at the night of the murder. Thus proving Nux was telling the truth about them only going to the base to play Minecraft. Ah yes, random people on the internet, truly a very reliable source for information. I've been told that this person has made their way to this building to do a testimony. Well, guard, bring them in. Name and occupation, please. I am the Fludge Mister. I am a pro MMA fighter. #1 ranked on the planet. He looks identical to his avatar. You sound like you touch kids. Well, I am no nonce. Take that back. Make me, you cracker. Please, let's keep things on track. Fludge Mister, please testify about the Minecraft server. Okie dokie, sir. Fludge Mister and the Minecraft server. My domain in the server is up on the castle where I can look over the kingdom of mine. The victim, Witchley, owns the server and would often disregard the rules to keep it to himself. This really bothered the player, Big Cheese God, who planned to take him down by himself by blowing up the stuff he's built. Anyways, yeah, Nux plays on their server. They're usually on late at night, and I had no idea that this whole murder thing going on. Seems quite exciting. Well, that confirms what Nux said last trial. So what? Just because they were playing Minecraft in Witch's base that night doesn't mean they didn't do it. They could have easily killed him after finishing Minecraft. They still have the most evidence against them, so they remain the #1 suspect. That is true. If the defense wants to prove Nux innocent, they are going to need to look deep into the evidence. But for now, you may begin cross-examination. Alright, my domain in the server is up on the castle where I can look over the kingdom of mine. Hold it! Can you see details on who was online and when as the king? Not really. As king, my powers are that I can command over the western side of the map. The reason I don't rule over the eastern side is, well, a long story. You see, it all began back when the Great Bridges were forged when— Hold it! Shut up! I don't want to hear autistic-ass lore! But it could be important. I don't have all day! Stick to what's necessary. The victim, Witchley, owns the server and will often disregard the rules and keep to himself. Right. Hold it! How so? Well, for one, he doesn't pay his taxes to me, the king. There's also the fact that he builds land that obstructs other people's territory. This really infuriates me. Imagine being an idiot who gets upset over a video game. Couldn't be me. Ruffians like you truly ruffle my feathers. I will refuse to acknowledge any more of your petty attempts to enrage me. Okay. This really bothered the player Big Cheese God, who planned to take him down by himself by blowing up the stuff he's built. Why did it enrage Big Cheese God specifically? My theory is that he's envious of Witchley. He would accuse Witchley of cheating whenever he did something good, and laugh off any accusations that he was lazy for not putting in the same effort into the game as Witchley. Seems to me, him forming the plan and subsequently blowing up Witchley's base in Minecraft was him letting his anger out. Although I find it hard to believe that he did all that by himself. I have a theory there could be another person, but I don't have any evidence to prove that. Okay, so that might be where we need to, do something, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, next play's on the server. It's usually on late at night. I had no idea that this whole murder thing going on. Seems quite exciting. Can you tell us more about Nux? They're kind of scary. Oh, I think this is supposed to be them. At first, I thought they were the one who brought down Witch's stuff. It wouldn't be the first time. You're telling me that you get scared by Nux? Nux is the most pathetic person I know. What kind of man are you? Well, they act differently in Minecraft. There is no excuses, you pussy. Talk to me when you're the #1 ranked fighter, feline. Shut it and bugger off. Maxwell, you need to take some anger classes. Your behavior gets worse with every trial. I recommend going on a camping trip to the forest. That's what worked for me. You had anger issues once? Yep, I may be a robot, but I have AI advanced enough to have many complex emotions. Extreme anger being one of them. I overcome it, though. Are you venting in the middle of a trial? You're the judge! Get your shit together! Oh, yeah, right. Try to note. Yeah, no. What? Did I make a mistake? Well, you say that Big Cheese God is the only person who's planning to stop Witchley. However, the note Nux had on them says otherwise. As established last trial, this note reads, "There is an evil under Witch's house. I must kill him and destroy it." Nux said they were planning to give this message to Big Cheese God. So Big Cheese God didn't do it on their own, as they were saying. They actually got the idea from Nux. It may even just be covering for them. Oh my god, I've said it to you once and I'll say it again. How is this relevant to the murder? I'll answer that for you. It ain't! Nux is the only person we know with evidence went to the Chimp Lab base that night, and thus the only possible killer. I'm being dead serious when I tell you to give up. It's getting really tiring to repeat myself over and over. Did you just say Chimp Lab? Ha! That brings back memories from back when Chimp Lab were the strongest group on the server. Good times. Wait, what? You were just talking about Chimp Lab just now, right? Yeah, but what do you mean they were the strongest group in the Minecraft server? Well, Big Cheese God once created a group in the server called Chimp Lab, which took over the whole server before everyone in it left to make their own groups, leaving him as the only member left. Wait, so Big Cheese God knows about Chimp Lab? Chimp Lab is supposed to be the real-life organization that Witchley works at. But now Fludgemister is saying that a group in the Minecraft server are named the same thing? I'm sure this doesn't mean anything. This is nothing but a coincidence. Big Cheese God probably just named his group after the organization because he thought it was cool. Or maybe some kind of inside joke to troll Witchley. The point is, this is yet another irrelevant talking point that doesn't matter to the case. Objection! I disagree. I feel like the server may be connected to the case more than it seems. Defense, if you're gonna make a claim like this, please back up with good evidence. Please show us what other piece of evidence connects the Minecraft server to the case. Strange user in the basement, because it was created by Witchley. Well, within the Minecraft server, a strange player who, to me, seems like they're actually Tagger. They're open in the Chimp Lab facility's basement. Firstly, they are both AIs. They talk with the exact same voice. I don't think it's that much of a stretch to assume they are the same AI. We have Tagger in this building with us. Guard, bring him in so we can confirm if this is true or not. Hello, fellow robot. Hello. Please tell to the court. Is this Minecraft player you? Please wait a moment so I can check. The Wi-Fi in this courtroom is bad. You may have to wait a bit longer for me to load onto Minecraft. I can't wait to see your face when he says no. Yes, that is me. Fuck! Oh, it appears the defense is correct. So now it's confirmed Tager has access to the Minecraft server. What does this mean for the case? I'll tell you, nothing! We keep going in circles analyzing the wrong evidence. When the truth that Nux did it is right there, and I'll prove it by asking this question to you. Show me. How does the fact that Tager plays on Witchley's server change anything? Is it the locked door? Okay. There's a giant locked door. How did anyone give him access to the Minecraft server if that door was truly unopenable? Someone had the code to open the door to invite Tager to the server. Shit! How did I not think of this? Tager, do you know who invited you to the server? No, my memory is wiped regularly. I'm willing to bet that Witchley did this. But why? Why would he connect an AI living in his basement to his Minecraft server? His special project? Well, when I met Cheese God, he mentioned that Witchley was talking about a special project he had. One that was apparently extremely advanced. Perhaps Witchley was planning to show Tager and his advanced AI to the server. Well, that's stupid. Tager is a confidential robot. There's a reason he's locked in the basement in the middle of nowhere. If Witchley were to even try to show off Tager to anyone, he would face harsh consequences from Chimp Lab. He would suffer harsh consequences, you say. May I point out that he's literally dead? Perhaps he was murdered by Chimp Lab because he was trying to show off Tager. Objection! I recommend you stop this. What are you doing here, Crane? You aren't needed right now. I work for Chimp Lab and he's accusing my company. I must warn you, you're putting yourself in danger. You know Chimp Lab will punish you if you go after them. They have eyes everywhere. Please, my life will get worse if you do this. I'm sorry for overreacting. I'll get back to my waiting room. I mean, I guess he's right, but I can't just sit here and do nothing in the trial. I have a message from Big Cheese God. Huh? What? This better be good. I'm still connected to the Minecraft server. He just logged on. He says he has a message and wants to talk to the court. He says my actions are not affiliated with Chimp Lab. I have so many questions. Me too. Is he still there? Yes. He says he will do a testimony. Big Cheese God is doing a testimony? This seems a bit random. I should be wary of what he's about to say. But at the same time, this might have the answers I need to win the case. Everything I say from now on will be speaking for Big Cheese God. Alright then, name and occupation please. Big Cheese God, I am a pro gamer. Please begin your testimony. Good persona music. Cheese God confession. I murdered that piece of trash, Witchley. After I blew up his base, I found Tager in his basement and told him to go kill Witchley in real life. That is all. Suck my balls. Wait, did we just get a confession? Rah! I need to lock in. I need to clutch if I want to win this damn case. One loss is enough, but I vowed never to take two. Nux is guilty. Ah! Okay then. The defense may cross-examination. I murdered that piece of trash, Witchley. All of it? Why? Why not, Lamau? I'm watching your case via the stream that's going on. It's so funny watching you run around like headless chickens. Anyways, what's not funny is you attributing my accomplishment of Witchley killing 2 Chimp Lab. I did the kill independently. I only named my Minecraft group after Chimp Lab because their organization seems cool. I had no idea Witchley worked for them. Do you not see it as tomfoolery? Who in their right mind kills someone because why not? Big Cheese God is obviously just trolling for attention since they know they can't be traced and punished. It's true, we can't find out who Big Cheese God is behind the screen. So this is a possibility. After I blew up his base, I found Tager in his basement and told him to go kill Witchley in real life. How did you know to use Tager? Witchley told me about Tager before anyone else. He just couldn't wait to rub it in my face that he had an AI under his control. And look how it backfired. Lamau! Just to be clear, Tager, can you actually kill people on command? Yes, I can. It does not matter if you are a low-ranking chimp lab employee like Witchley or not. I follow all commands. Anyways, back to Cheese God. I could kill all of you right now by asking Tagger to do so if I wanted. That is all. Suck my balls. Well, screw you then. Hold it. Do not begin arguing with this troll. We are here to defeat each other in course, not to start petty arguments. Don't you start petty arguments all the time? No more, I have matured. Now make an objection or give up. Okay. Either Tagger can get out or he can get in to tell Tagger to do it, right? Bah! Bro. The door is locked. Tagger could not have left the basement to kill Witchley. Unless you told Tagger the code. But you know the code to a door in Chimp Lab base. You would have to be associated with Chimp Lab. Big Cheese God left the server. Damn it, he ran off. Big Cheese appears to have some random-ass internet troll. Simple as that. No, I believe Big Cheese God. I think he did the murder using Tagger. And I think he did know the password, but didn't want to admit it as that would give him away as being part of Chimp Lab. The only people we know as being able to open basement doors are the Chimp Lab higher-ups and the person who invited Tagger to the server, who I thought to be Witchley at first. But based on what happened just now, might actually be Big Cheese God. But we have no idea who Big Cheese God is. Well, I think we have the evidence to know who. Well, go on, tell us. Who is the killer? When we opened the basement door, the identity of Big Cheese God. It'd be Crane, right? Bam! It's Crane. It's the only person it could be. That's quite the accusation. Well, guard, bring him in. Huh? I'm being accused. That's unfortunate. Crane seems innocent to me, but he's the person the evidence points to. Whatever happens next, it's make or break. Crane, you're being accused. Please give a testimony on why you're not the killer. Huh, sure, I'll make it more than quick. Crane, on why he isn't the killer. I could not have gone to Witch's base and killed him personally because of my charging schedule. And I couldn't not have killed him remotely as Big Cheese God using Tagger because I have no way of playing Minecraft. You do. You have the fucking computers in the cave. Alright then. Defense, I will say, this is your last chance. The ending of this trial has been delayed too much. Now is the time to finish this. With that said, you may begin cross-examination. Alright, we'll press anyway, just for the lore. I cannot have gone to Witch's base and killed him personally because of my charging schedule. Hold it. Could you go into detail about your charging schedule again? 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. If I'm not in my tower around then, I'd pass out for a long time. It's kind of like my version of sleeping. Okay. And I could not have killed him remotely as Big Cheese God using Tagger because I have no way to play Minecraft. I mean, maybe you were working with real Big Cheese God. Are you trying to be funny? There's no device outside Witch's computer which can communicate with the outside world. This trial has come on a long way, but it ends the same. Nux did it, without a doubt. Okay, so then we say, no, you could have used the gaming PCs. Crane! You could have easily played Minecraft from your watchtower, using these gaming PCs found in a hidden cave. How? How did you know about that? Objection! Slow down, buddy. He can't simply use a PC. He needs a monitor to plug it into. Without one, the PC is useless. No. Crane still could have used the PC. Using this! His body? I mean, his skin, right? Crane's skin is a TV. The same way he plugs in a cable to charge himself, he could also use to plug in the PC to use himself as a monitor. Damn it! Haha, you attorney people can get really desperate. And always miss over the finer details, which you should always appreciate. What's your point? Well, for one, I can't see my own skin. How am I supposed to play This one kills me every time. How am I supposed to play Minecraft on myself if I can't see myself? With this! A mirror! Yeah! Same place where the PCs were was also a mirror. Now if my body would play random videos and images in it all the time, I sure would want a mirror to see what's playing. It makes perfect sense for it to be yours. When I met Big Cheese God during the investigation, he didn't really move around. And if Big Cheese is you, then an explanation for that is you couldn't see the Minecraft screen because your mirror was in a cave. And you couldn't get it because I was investigating and I could have caught you. Oh, would just, well, When you saw me during investigation, you didn't see me with the PC plugged in, did you? So how am I Big Cheese God who was playing during that investigation? That Firewatch Tower has no places to hide a PC. And Big Cheese God was interviewed just now during the trial through Tagger. I was in the toilets during that time. I couldn't have just pulled out a PC from my ass in the toilets to go do that testimony if I really am Cheese God. Damn it, he's got me. I guess he really isn't the killer. The judge says this is my last chance, so I guess it's over. Wait. Unless... Crane, what did you say just now? That I was in the toilets? No, just after that. That I couldn't have pulled a PC out my ass? Yes, that. Hear me out. What if you did? I deserve a raise for listening to this. Are you being serious? Kind of. It's far-fetched, but he has a charging cable up his ass. Who's to say there isn't enough room to hide a PC up there as well? And the one he used to play Minecraft during the Big Cheese testimony is up there right now. This is making me question my life choices, but I'm obliged as part of the court rules to at least check. Guard, please! And I'm sorry, check to see if there's a computer up Crane's asshole. No! Don't! I'm sorry, Crane, but either you admit you're guilty or we prove your innocence by checking if there's a PC up there. You must make your choice now. Oh! Good Ace Attorney crash out scream. Yeah! Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm guilty! Guilty, guilty, guilty. I did the murder. There's a PC up my ass right now. Please just don't look. Ah! Wow. It seems we have a killer. But there's still so many questions left unanswered. Objection! I will just explain everything. How do I say this? I come from an alternate universe. And in this alternate universe, I was the CEO of Chimplab. Chimplab is a tech company, and we have made some stuff you would consider unnatural. Such as machine that can bring people to different universes, which is how I got here. It's also how I knew the password to the basement door, as the code is the same as the one in my universe, where I do have the permission to open up the door. As for why I did the murder, it was not because Chimplab told me to do it, because Witchley was showing off Tagger around on Minecraft. It's actually the opposite. I killed to spite Chimplab. I was the CEO of Chimplab in another universe. However, the CEO of Chimplab in this universe insists on treating me like garbage. You're supposed to be equals, yet he sends me for nothing than a guy who sits around in the forest all day. I never even met him face to face. No clue who or where he is, but if he's seeing this, curse you! You're a pussy-ass bitch! Just because you hide in the shadows doesn't make you cool. Another reason I killed was to deliberately frame Nux. They are an evil bitch, I swear. They also worked at Chimplab at one point, where they were a known asshole who tortured experiments, and also created the Subject 3 experiment, which went wrong and killed many. They deserve to be punished for their crimes, yet they ran away to the forest to avoid consequences, and ended up becoming the mess they are today. I figured out their existence in the forest many years prior, and began thinking of every possible murder plan to frame them, so that they would be imprisoned as that's what they deserved. I eventually settled on letting Tagger out of the basement for Witchley to find, and start parading around the Minecraft server, before commanding Tagger to turn on him in Minecraft. As if I did the kill through Minecraft, no one would know it's such a stupid idea. I did the command through Minecraft using a mirror, the PC on my ass, and my Big Cheese God account. Man, why? I was so close to getting away and finally living a normal life free of all these problems. And now I'm getting screwed over by Chimplab again. I used to rule the world. I will shut up now. This has certainly been an odd trial. However, it's finally over now, and we can all go home. I pronounce Nux as not guilty. Court is adjourned. It's finally over. Oh, what am I supposed to say to him? And now he's gone. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Where are you gonna go now that your forest hideout is exposed? Good point. Also, I know this really isn't the time, but I have to ask. What did Crane mean when he was talking about the fact you worked at Chimplab? Oh, I don't really like to think about that. I was a different person at that time. It's kind of nostalgic in a way, though. I'll leave now. Okay. What an odd fella. Why, hello there, good sir. Oh, it you? Haha, seeing you fight Kranes there really got my spirit pumping. Is there something you want? Why, yes. Your MMC championship belt. What, you mean this thing Maxwell gave me? Yep. If you remember, I'm an MMA fighter. That championship belt used to be fought for in MMA fights before Mr. Monkey retired with it. And then Mr. Monkey gave it to Maxwell when he lost to him, and then Maxwell gave it to you when he lost to you in court. But now, I'd like to have the belt back, so it can be returned to its home in MMA, please. Oh, sure, I don't really need it. Cheers! Be sure to tune into the Mixed Martial Championship this Friday night. And so ends my second trial. A lot more hopeful than the ending to the first one. But something still feels off. Chapter 2 and very good. Very, very good. Good case. We still got a couple left too. 70 Bobucks gained. Fuck yeah, dude. Current bank account 150 Bobucks. That's so much Bobucks. That Friday night. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh, Springtrap! Springtrap! No! He's gonna kill Boba Fett guy! No! Oh my god! Springtrap versus Fludge! He's the man behind the slaughter! Oh shit! Chapter 3, Third Case Syndrome. Oh my god. Springtrap, no! He'll always come back. It's okay. It's okay, he always comes back. Rent was getting too high in my old house. Guess I have to live here now. Doesn't look too bad. I could get used to this. I sure hope nothing bad happens. What? Hello, defense? Oh, for God's sake. What are you doing here? Why, I live next door. Oh, that's not so bad. For a second there, I thought you came here to get me to do another case. Oh, that reminds me. I need you to be the lawyer for another case. There's been a murder across the road at the local MMA fighting promotion. You're going to be the attorney for the main suspect of the case. Ah, damn it. So who am I defending? That would be me, good sir. You again. Fletch here was defending his MMC championship against a fellow called Springtrap, an exciting MMA fight. But then Springtrap dropped dead mid-fight. Surely the death is an accident if it were during an MMA fight. Well, there's evidence that suggests it was more intentional than an accident. But you'll have to find all that for yourself. Bye! Also, I've permitted Fletch to follow you around, as there isn't really anywhere he can run out in this desert. Here we go again. Usually I'd be filled with despair when starting a case, but after managing to win last trial, I'm rather hopeful I can do this. Day 1 investigation. Alright, Fludge, my guy. So, can you tell me what happened? Oh, well, it was my first defense in the glorious MMC championship. And, well, after a couple arm drags and clotheslines, I punched him in the face and he just dropped dead. I swear that shouldn't have done any really bad damage to him. There must have been another way he died. Well, what's the autopsy? No idea. You would have to go to the hospital. Where can I find evidence? This settlement we're in is rather little. So if someone here were to be plotting to frame me for killing Springtrap with a little investigation, I doubt it would be too hard to find the evidence to expose it. So looking around will most likely lead to the truth. How do you think he died? Well, there isn't too many people around these parts. So for you to find the killer should be easy. Me, on the other hand, could not. I love everyone here like brothers. They're my community. I couldn't imagine any of them doing something so dastardly. Except Mr. Gold. Hate that guy. Lived here my whole life. I have a fear of planes, so that Minecraft game is the only way I connect with others outside here. Huh. Fair warning, the people around here are rather odd. Epic social media app. Wait. Crab boy? Rip my long-lost cousin the crab, one of the few people who would truly listen to me. Truly a goat. Maxwell? Where the hose at? Hashtag still on top. Mr. Gold. Finally, the MMC championship has come to its rightful owner. Ha 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 ha. Call ER. Could never do that. Hashtag I hate caller. Hashtag Max Aura. Well, that's suspicious. MMC official. I hate all of you, and do you have a problem with that? Springtraps sucked. Rip bozo. Sigma Sigma Little Gat. Skibbity Riz up a thought with a glizzy in the sky. Queso. Hashtag I hate color. Firen King. How do I use this app? Hello, hello. Stop, back, delete, undo, end. Caller. Mr. Gold keeps saying that I sound like most critical when he's the one who won't stop shouting in a French accent. Shut up, El Stupido caller. You are jealous because no aura, so keep crying. Hashtag Mr. Gold, hashtag MMC, hashtag Chimplab, hashtag I hate caller. Witchly, someone sent me this image in the email. Not funny. Mr. Monkey, do I look like Chuck Norris? Dave! Bored at work, lol. It's just purple. It's just purple guy. Okay. MMC official. It's now time. The modern day Rasputin Fludgemeister goes up against Springtrap. This Friday night... Oh, this Friday on the Friday Night Mixed Martial Championship. Unknown user? Look at Terry's lawyer, dog. Terry is going to jail. What? But I'm so cute. Sir Monkey on top. About to do something really funny. Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag murder. Wait, that's fucking crazy. Mr. Monkey, I have two sides. Ian Hawk news. I told you, Dave, I never lose. Please follow for more memorable Ian Hawk quotes. Like, very cool, very swag. I like it. Sir Monkey on top. Try the bananas, darling. They're dashing. This could be us. Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag new profile pic. Mr. Monkey made a new cameo. Check it out. Witchly, Meteor. Crab boy. Just won my first match today. I tried to tell people at work about my achievement, but they just told me to put the fries in the bag. Whatever that means, Lamau. Very good. Alright. Good social media. Okay, let's go to the ruins first. Huh. This is where the hospital is supposed to be. But instead there's just a bunch of broken down buildings. What is this? Who the hell are you? Aw, what the hell? I swear everyone I meet is weirder than the last. Oh no, that's Mr. Gold. Me and him have beef. Haha, keep coping. For I, the strongest man alive, Trimmer. I'm your new MMC champion and locker room leader now. Mr. Gold, strongest man alive is finally champion. Epoch, specifically the Living Tombstone remix, is a crazy shout. Do you know where the hospital is? I'm investigating a recent murder here. I need to get to the autopsy report on the victim. Hey, looking at it right now. The hospital got kapowed up as your victim Springtrap entered it as well. Wait, you mean the place got exploded? Wait, so the killer was trying to cover their tracks of terrorism. No shit, Sherlock. Okay. It sounds so loud again. Do you smell that? Smell of history cooking. Smell of war. This case is going to be immortal. And I, the strongest man alive, trademark, I'm going to be a part of it. Because we are free to choose our destiny. What is he on about, bro? Do you know anything about the murder? I, the strongest man alive, trademark, know as much as anyone does. Fludge took performance-enhancing drugs and it got his opponent killed for the title. How many times do I got to say it? I didn't do it! For a moment, imagine Fludge wasn't the killer. Someone else did the kill. Who do you think is the next best suspect? Well, I'd have to say Crab Boy. That nutter's always talking about delivering justice. And Springtrap is a dodgy fellow, so maybe he... I don't know. Why is there a gold helmet stuck to your head? Why? My name is Mr. Gold, the strongest man alive, trademark, of course. I, the strongest man alive, trademark, must achieve max aura before my death. Don't you feel my aura? You are kind of glowing, so I guess so. That's why I, the strongest man alive, trademark, am the champion. Alright, there's just a... Is that a razor? Watch out, Carino. A detective monkey came by here earlier to investigate. It must be Mr. Monkey. He said that razor is doused with dimethyl and mercury. That's poison for your simple mind. Poison? Wait, that would explain Springtrap's death if it weren't Fludge. Perhaps he was poisoned earlier in the day? Alright. Nah, I still think Fludge is guilty. Hey! You know, Fludge, I may hate you, but I got respect for you killing me like a man. Too many Assetflips these days committing crimes with guns and poison. You do things right. Thanks, but also no thanks, because I vow I'm no killer. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, a gift shop, cool. Ha, you're mistaken. What would Crop Boy's voice be? You're mistaken. This isn't a gift shop, this is my super secret base. Crop Boy! Fudge! What have you been doing lately? Nothing much, and you? Just the usual, delivering the law of the land. Crop Boy thinks he's the protagonist of shonen anime. Somewhere I Belong, Linkin Park, loves My Hero Academia. Oh, so you're kind of policeman? Oh no, I'm a self-proclaimed bounty hunter. My goal is to bring anyone who disrespects these parts down. So what criminals have you busted recently? Not really anyone. That's probably just because all the evildoers are scared of me. Right. And you must be the emo. I see you on TV sometimes. Defeated the great Maxwell. If you pulled that back off in 2025, that would have been insane. People don't watch trials as entertainment like they used to. I made fan art of you that I definitely did not commission from Paralyzed Sister of X. After I held them at gunpoint. See, look. Oh. Wow, I forgot I looked like that. This was like the best part of that trial. I do not recall ever saying that. Me neither. Then why did you draw it? Go ask Paralyzed Sister. Oh, and this one is of the shooting. Why would you draw that? And why did they have to capture my expression so stupidly well? I love violence. I mean, don't ask me. Ask Paralyzed Sister. About the murder. Why, yes. During the murder, I was watching MMC fighting on my TV. When my childhood hero Springtrap dropped dead, I knew something was wrong. A while later, bang, I heard an explosion. I knew evil was brewing. So I've been preparing to investigate it and deliver justice. This all reminds me of the time when we were kids and I would play the bad guy and you the good guy. Of course I do. That's when I discovered my invisibility powers. I'm sorry, your what? My super duper invisibility powers. There are rumors that a secret organization do experiments in a bunker under this desert. That's my best guess for why I gained these powers. Maybe one of their experiments accidentally affected me or something. Invisibility is mad. If this guy did the murder, then he could have easily killed Springtrap during the fight with that power. Alright. Damn, it might be Crop Boy. Who do you think did it? Very odd question. I couldn't imagine anyone here being a killer, all I know them so well. Exactly. I agree, except I don't really like Mr. Gold. I could imagine him being the one to have done it. I see where you're coming from, but he's too obvious, you know. Someone like Salesman Bob would make a great twist killer. You would make an entertaining twist killer. Ah, thanks. Is this some kind of game to him? When I find the killer, they better hope my adrenaline doesn't kick in. I don't know Crop Boy's voice. I'm fighting here. Crop Boy's gift shop hideout thing. It lives in the basement. 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 Alright, we got, oh my god, 100 Bobucks for the Crop Boy stock sweep. Do on the trial and you will get double your money back. The problem is, like, I tried doing that for Mr. Monkey there and it didn't work. So I don't know if this will only work. Annoying Orange has an old AI inside of him that has very valuable lore. DIY championship. Championship that Crop Boy named for Fludge's birthday. But he is now selling it for money. Can be purchased for Fludge. And Summit's plant can be returned to its owner, whoever it is, for some dialogue. Alright. Oh my god. I forgot how much I hate this thing. Hello. I'm the Annoying Orange. I'm a database. What events would you like to know about? CO clearance is required. CO clearance required. But if I click on any of these, you can't. Important world events. The murder of Krane? Wait! Murder of Krane? Krane was the original creator and the CEO of Chimp Lab. After the entity made him go evil and insane, he tricked Mr. Sad into signing a deadly contract. Mr. Sad retaliated by killing him. A new Krane with TV skin appeared one day, thus replacing him. The original Krane was buried under the hospital. Special attack. The discovery of the art of special attack was a major event in the history of the universe. Using one's aura level, you can manifest a weapon. Higher aura levels mean stronger weapons. Some special attacks and what they do include Agony Out, which makes it so the next projectile you shoot is a guaranteed kill. Great Bloodstorm, which can only be used by which can be used only by the most evil people that will slice foes in half. Universe-ending Blast, which does what it says on the tin. and 7 revolutions, which unleashes suppressed emotions onto another. Declaration of the Grand Border. Grand Border is a 4,859-mile-long border created by the Elder One. Previously, the city was open to all, thus making it the largest city on Earth and making all other nations merge with it. However, with this border, anyone with a weak passport would be kicked and blocked out. This resulted in lots of illegal migration and thus stricter security. Many other groups would try to create their own civilizations as an alternative to the city. However, the climates of the 3 other zones would quickly crush them. The longest standing alternative is, as of now, Salesman Bot City and the Underground City. Alternate universe creation. There are legends of an alternate universe nicknamed the All Elite, one that was created by the Old God to contain the Great Demon. However, this failed when Chimp Lab managed to create a portal that could reach the alternative dimension, and the demon crawled back here. The alternate dimension, when it was first created, lacked many species that spawned from primordial sun, the only advanced race being humans. Its landmass was also split apart, forming a variety of different large masses of land called continents. Africa, North and South America, Asia, Oceania, Antarctica, Europe, Africa, and a single cell mass in which the Foundation was located. It was eventually destroyed by the CEO, leaving only ruin, and it remains the single and only alternate dimension. Well, shit. Crazy lore. Crazy lore. Championship that Crab Boy named for Fledge's birthday. Now he is selling for money. It can be purchased for Fledge. Let's buy it for Fledge. Let's buy the belt. Okay. Press to use. So this was made for Fledge's birthday? Yeah, spent a lot of time on it for him. Then why are you selling it? It's okay. Everyone needs to make a quick buck. Oh, I didn't sell it for money. I sold it to make my shop look good. You're prioritizing your reputation over your friend? My reputation is community is my friend. For everyone in the community is my friend. But isn't, like, Fudge's birthday? Well, there's always next year. But people only have so many birthdays. Actually, this armor makes me immortal. Please don't ask why. I, too, am immortal for reasons beyond comprehension. That's why we are the Immortal Gang. Speaking of, have you asked about the thing to the salesman yet? What thing? Well, when he won the championship, it was more like we won the championship because of how close of a team we are. However, Salesman Bot only recognizes Fledge as the 8th champion, when it should be written down as Fledge and Crabboy. So I was just reminding him to please do remember. Oh, it's going to be so epic to be MMC champion. Alright. Go find and talk to the plant's owner. Alright, we have to find who this belongs to. Bunker door. A bunker door? We aren't allowed to go to this part of town. Oh, why? I'll be waiting back at the main area. Ah, Mr. Monkey, good to see you. I am not here to talk. This door leads to a chimp lab base. I'm guarding it. Now leave. Can you help with the murder? Oh! Oh my god! Oh, fuck. Ow. What the fuck? Everything is black. I can't remember anything. Where am I? What happened? I'm at my old home again. Is this a dream or a nightmare? I must have seen this few thousands of times. It's nostalgic, but at the same time, the repetition made it feel like hell. If it weren't for my new job, this would remain my reality. Was it better this way? To be blissful and bored? Or will I feel more accomplished with my life as a lawyer? Is this lawyer thing even worth it? I guess my goal is to find out. What the hell am I saying? I need to wake up! You're awake again. Man, what the hell? You knocked me out! I told you not to talk to me. No need to get so aggressive, though. You are underestimating Chimp Lab. Security is serious. I won't hesitate to silence you to pieces and send each piece to each of your friends. Oh yeah, my bad, you don't have any. You lived in the middle of nowhere for all your life. How do you know about that? Do I need to repeat myself? You are underestimating Chimp Lab. I really have to wonder what's in that bunker. You're looking for evidence, right? Yeah. I'm sure there's none of that in this bunker. But I did find this machine gun, just sitting around in the sand. Thanks, I guess. Dang, after last trial, now he's all serious. This place seems empty. Doesn't seem like there's anything relevant here, so I should probably leave. Wait, who's that? Oh. Hello. I'm guessing you're the prosecutor for this case? Yeah. Never have I gone up against the same person 3 times in a row. This seems like something personal. I'll wait back near the main area. If I'm being honest, this is going to be my final case. What, like ever? Yes. I cannot bear this losing streak I'm on, so I quit. All my motivation's gone. Every day is miserable. All I think about is how worthless I am because of these cases. It's all because of you. All I can think about is how I can make you miserable. Maybe then life would get better. That's, how am I supposed to say this? That's not nice. Yeah. At this point, I don't think I could even put up with the aggression act I do in court. It clearly ain't worth it. I was in the position you are once. I didn't really feel like I had a purpose. Why did you feel like that? Nothing in particular. I just didn't really have a plan to do anything. I spent my months watching the stars, and that's it. How did you get out of it? Oh, well, I got wrapped up in the Sir Monkey case and became a lawyer. So you're telling me you didn't do anything all of your life up until you became a lawyer? Pretty much. Well, that explains why you give the most basic, no personality answers to everything. Are you okay? I don't know. The average lawyer has an equal win-loss ratio. I'm sure you're fine. I'm not the average lawyer, though, buddy. I had a win streak. I was the son of a legend. I became a legend. And best of all, I beat Mr. Monkey in court. Did I go down like this? To a person like you? Am I the problem? Or are you just really good? I think you just get really unlucky with these cases. Bullshit. As my father always said, there's never a case you can't win. Am I just washed? Am I just getting old? Do you see that bright light in the sky? That star? It ain't a star, it's too big. It's some kind of meteor. There's a good chance it'll kill someone. And I am hoping that person will be me. About the murder. Oh yeah. I was investigating the killing around here. It seems like someone's drinking spot. Got a bit relaxed and ended up deciding to wait here for a while. You reckon this trial is going to be easy for you considering the circumstances? Oh, I haven't been thinking about the outcome of this case. The results are the same. The point is, it doesn't matter. Alright. Bottles. Bunch of broken beer bottles. They have very different expiry dates. Whoever's drinking spot this is must have been using it for a long time. They must also have a lot of outbursts, judging by the fact that the glass is broken. Okay. There's a hole in the sand with sand next to it. Someone must have buried something here and dug it up. I'd like everyone to see. The hole. This is the hole in the sand. It's just a black circle. Here we are, the great arena for the Mixed Martial Championship. I've spent countless hours chilling in this lobby. I'm praying once this motor thing is blown over, I won't be banned from hanging out here. Ah, welcome. All shows are cancelled at the moment. So if you're here to book tickets for Crobboy versus Alex Styles, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There will be a 4% discount when they're back on sale, though. The bar is still open with free drinks, so I recommend you check out that. We are showing repeats of classics as Music Man versus The Wound on the TV. It will cost you $5 to put in a request for what to play next. Ah, salesman bot, it's me, Fludge. This is my attorney, we are just investigating. Ah, very cool. Salesman bot, free advertisement slot here. I believe in Joe Henry and Ironclaw. Well, I have got some secret info which I'm willing to tell you. What's the secret info? Well, to be honest, it's not that secret as you would have probably been told anyways, but there was a second body found behind this arena. What? Of who? Fella called Pyron King. It's the person Springtrap defeated in order to get his shot at fighting Fledgemister. He is very cool. He was found riddled with gunshots. Huh? Great, now I'm solving 2 murders instead of 1. Out of the second body. Hey, may I ask, do I get to keep the championship? Nope, I gave it to the new #1 fighter, Mr. Gold. Oh no, not that scum. I bet that funny native accent fool bribed you. Oh please, I only do what's best for business. He is very cool. Do you know anything about the murder? Well, when the day began, I journeyed my way to the arena. The fight had to be in front of no crowd due to scheduling problems. The people in the building included me backstage, making sure the broadcast went smoothly. The 2 fighters, Fludge and Springtrap, and Mr. Gold, who I cut an interview with earlier in the day. The fight was very cool. Upon Springtrap's death, I called in the doctors who took him to the hospital. No idea what happened after that. I spent my time since then dealing with sponsors canceling their deals with me because of the murder. Bevan's cooking company was a hard one to lose. Fighter ranking. Number 1, Fledge, Mr. Champion. Number 2, Springtrap. Number 3, Mr. Gold. Number 4, Fire and King. Number 5, Crab Boy. Number 6, Fleed. What's this? Oh, this is the fighter ranking. At number 1 is whoever the champion is at the time. As you can see, this chart is a little outdated. Everyone wants to win that golden championship as it guarantees big paychecks. How big? Like a couple million. Whoa. I know, it's very cool. Longest reigning champion of all time is Mr. Monkey. Cracker was unbeatable. When he first won the championship by destroying Terry, I was awestruck. People started calling the belt the Mr. Monkey Championship for a time. Fighter rankings edited this. Okay. Yeah, it's very cool. We have to find who is the plant's owner. Wait. Who's the plant's owner? Is it you? Is this plant yours? Yes, give it here. Where'd you find that? I got it off Crabboy's shop. Oh god damn it, now he's trying to copy salesman's while Holbit is selling everything. Blood will do anything but actually fight to get up the hierarchy. He does fight you, just never turn up to him. Yeah. Non-main event fights don't count. Now my plant. I can tell this one is going to grow big. So you plant guy? Yes. It is my favorite thing in the world. It all began when I played Plants vs. Zombies for the first. Something with sunflower. It awoke something in me. And now I have a huge underground garden where I am at peace. Wow, wow, can I see it? Never. To be honest, I haven't really had much access to it in recent times either. Long story. I plant most of my plants in the wild now. Gives me more excuses to go outside and be one with the Hermoso's grass. You don't look like the kind of person who gets outside and touches grass often. Hey, there was no nature where I lived before. Well, you are here now. I strongly recommend you head north from here to the Frozen Wastes. Amazing place. Alright. Good extra dialogue. Huh, I'm weirdly confident as far as trial. Maybe it's just me, but the investigation process felt like it went by 10 times faster. And unlike the previous trial where I felt like I was done for, I'd bet that I can win this, especially with the variety of possible suspects. Or maybe I'm just getting used to the job. Perhaps lawyer life isn't so bad and is better than what I was before. Alright. Day 2 trial. We are gathered here today for the trial of Fledgemister and the murder of Springtrap. Is the defense ready? Yeah, Your Honor. Hey, good luck with defending me. Wait, what are you doing here? I'm your client. I get to sit next to you. Is that a problem? Should I leave? I don't mind. You can maybe help. And is the prosecution ready? Yeah, I guess. Are you okay? Do you have a cold or something? You're a lot less loud than normal. It doesn't matter. Just start the trial. Oh yeah, this is your last case. That would explain why you're a bit sad. Anyways, this trial's hit quite close to home, so best luck to both of you to find the truth. Let's get things started with the first witness. Name and occupation, please. Salesman, bot, president of the Mixed Martial Arts Championship, and head booker. So this is where the MMC champion belt has spent the last few years in. Reminds me of Wrestler's Court. Very cool. Oh, looks like it's Mr. Monkey over there. Hi, Mr. Monkey. A match with you against Mr. Gold would make billions of bucks. You should come back sometime. Haha, imagine if trials were settled with fistfights instead arguments. That would be very cool. I should do something like that someday. Then again, arguments are still very cool, as they're like a battle of wits. If we can stick to the case, please do a testimony on what you think happened. Right. Salesman bot's testimony on that night. The only people I knew to be in the building were me, Springtrap, Fludge, and Mr. Gold. Midway into the heated round 5, Springtrap dropped dead after a stiff left hook. I called a medic when I realized something was up. Autopsy says he was killed with a razor that was found in his chest. Fludge may have secretly used the razor to take out Springtrap, but you never know. Something feels off about this case, and I'm not sure what. But hopefully you can find it. For the record, I didn't stab him with a razor. I swear on my innocence. The Defense begins cross-examination. Alright, let's do this. Well, the people I knew to be in the building were me, Springtrap, Fledge, and Mr. Gold. Where was everyone in the building? Well, the two fighters stayed in the locker room before moving to the arena for the show. I was in tech room just behind the locker room. And for Mr. Gold, I have no idea where Mr. Gold went after the very cool interview I did with him. Do you know what happened in the locker room? Nah. Nothing really happened. Springtrap was just kind of sitting there awkwardly. He kind of looked like he was in his own world. Or that he knew he was done for and going to die. Sounds creepy. You kidding me? Have you seen what he looks like? He's terrifying. Nice guy, wants to get to know him though. Midway into the heated room 5, Springtrap dropped dead after a stiff left hook. Can you describe the scene? Well, it was near the end of the fight and I knew Springtrap was done for as he was doing a very sloppy performance. Then he paused for a moment and put his head on his chest. And then collapsed. Left hooks aren't supposed to kill you like that, especially if you're someone healthy like Springtrap. Which made the police think there's something more foul at play, and come to believe it was a murder. I called a medic, but I realized something was up. Who was this medic? Dunno, never saw them. Never heard back from them either. I wonder why. How did you not see the medic? Did you not go to check out the Springtrap yourself? I was too busy dealing with the decline in my stocks and contract negotiations getting cancelled. Springtrap was a fan favorite as people saw him as defiant with his edgy attitude, the constant swearing. Everyone was ecstatic to see him become champion, and so when Fledge annihilated him, everyone started turning on the company. Like it was my fault he sucks. Very cool match though. Autopsy says he was killed with a razor this time. Hold on, I have an objection. How the hell do you stab Springtrap? Skin is made of metal with holes that expose his organs. Don't ask me. I have no idea. When we had him, people said he was too scary for the product, but now people love him for it. Why can't people just make up their damn mind? It's always prices are too cheap, it makes them look pathetic, or prices are too high, they don't care about their fans. No one's ever happy. Fledge may have secretly used the razor to take out Springtrap, but you never know. No, I didn't. I'm only theorizing, no worries. To be fair, I don't see why you would need to cheat considering Springtrap is bad at fighting. Too many fighters these days suck, or wanting to make it big without a care for the sport. Because of them, business is not doing too good. Anyone watching this trial, please know that Mixed Martial Championship will be up and running tomorrow. Seats going go for 10 cents each. Trust me, it's gonna be a banger. Called a medic when I realized something was up. Autopsy said he was killed. Wait, no, there was no autopsy! There was no autopsy! Where did you get the autopsy report? Why is it, matter? There's no way there could have been an autopsy. Because the hospital got blown up when Springtrap entered it! This is getting easy. What the? Oh yeah, I forgot. We have no idea how Springtrap actually died because his body was destroyed in the explosion. Maxwell, do you have any objections to this? You are being awfully silent. No, I don't. If you're gonna just sit there, that counts as you not participate, and we will need to find a replacement. I'm just waiting for a time to strike, trust me. Alright, fine. Anyway, salesman bot, how did you know he was stabbed with a razor? Well, I was told. By who? By Mr. Gold. Oh, for God's sake, of course he was. In the middle of me trying to handle the PR of the situation, I talked to Mr. Gold. This is when I was telling him that he is the new MMC champion, and he said that Springtrap was stabbed with a razor. How could he have known this? Guard, bring him in! Oh jeez, my eyes hurt. Behold, Mr. Gold, strongest man alive, trademarks great aura. What do you mean, great aura? You're just annoying. You haven't changed at all since the last time we met. What are you doing? Are you that insecure that you just start flexing your money at the slightest insult? Oh shit, apparently he the shirt doesn't match. The shirt in VR doesn't match up. That's crazy. Shut up. You're not impressing anybody. Is this what I was like in the previous trials? Oh my god, I didn't know I was that annoying. I said, shut your trap, Gato. Also, Mr. Monkey, I'm a huge fan. Nice to meet you. Bruh. Mr. Gold, I'm sure you know that this works from last time you were here. Please testify to how you know Springtrap was killed with a razor. Mr. Golden the razor. Right, so I was going about my day, yeah. Beat up one dickhead behind the arena. Way later in the day, I did a little interview with Salesman Bot. After that, I went drinking, heard an explosion, and went to see what was up. At the exploded hospital, I saw the razor on the ground, so when Salesman Bot called me, I kind of assumed it was the murder weapon. Right, so you just assumed a razor you found was the murder weapon? Yeah, like maybe it fell out of him in the explosion or something. That's just stupid. Is every child filled with stupid people like Mr. Gold? I don't really know, this is my third case, but it kind of feels like it. Defense may begin cross-examination. I can't shake the feeling that there's a big part of this case missing that is hindering me. I'd do anything to just know what it is and be done with this. But I guess I'm going to have to do things the hard way and figure it out. Okay, I was going about my day, yeah? Beat up one dickhead behind the arena. You beat someone up? Hell yeah, hey, the strongest man alive, Trademark did. Bro tried to pick a fight with me. I taught that rookie to stay in his league. Pretty sure he fights at the MMC. He's one rank above me or something. What a pathetic loser, right, Mr. Monkey? Ugh, why did they gotta let assholes like him fight at the MMC? I swear, once this is done, I'll humble his ass in the ring. Not to suggest that I'll lose, considering the prosecutor has quite literally given up, but you sure are assuming that I've guaranteed won the trial already. I see no reason why I'd lose. You're undefeated. Best lawyer around. Do people really see me like that? Way later in the day, I did a little interview with Salesman Bob. What kind of questions were you asked? You're telling me you didn't tune into Friday Night Mixed Martial Championship? How uncultured are you? It's the hottest product around. Show's doing worse than it's done in years. So can you stop with this hottest product crap? Who asked you to talk? Hey, Mr. Monkey, back me up here. Even if the MMC ain't the hottest right now, at least I, the strongest man alive, Trademark, am. For I am the future of this company. This ain't a press conference. Calm down, dumbass. Why can't people dogpile on Maxwell when he acted like this? After that, I went drinking, heard an explosion, went to see what was up. So you went towards the explosion? I, the strongest man alive, Trademark, fear nothing. I laugh in the face of death. Rah. You're still gonna die someday. Can you not? Everything that comes out of your mouth is miserable. People like you are why I lost the past 2 trials and my win streak. People like you are the reason I'm retiring. Sounds like a you problem. Because literally everyone else in the world loves me. The strongest man alive, Trademark. I don't like you. I despise you. I'm legally not allowed to speak my opinions. Well, Mr. Monkey likes me, and that's all that matters. Testifying at this trial has been the worst experience of my life since I got busted for money laundering. What? Never mind. Exploded hospital, I saw the razor on the ground, so when the salesman bot called me, I kind of assumed it was a murder weapon. What went through your head to think a random razor was the murder weapon? Well, I forgot. You forgot? I got a lot more important things to think about. There was a giant explosion for Mr. Monkey's sake. Mr. Monkey's sake? Well, Mr. Monkey is my god. So instead of saying, for God's sake, I say, for Mr. Monk. No need to explain the joke, we get it. It's not a joke, I'm serious. He killed the guy behind the arena. This is getting too easy. Am I really that good? Wait, I haven't even made the objection yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Am I getting an ego? Is this how Maxwell felt in his prime? Well, anyways. So you beat someone up behind the arena? Firen King, was it? Yeah, that oddball. Are you aware that he turned up dead behind the arena, no less? Wait. Huh? Firen King was found riddled with bullets out back behind the arena. With this gun, I bet. You're calling me the strongest man alive, Trademark, a killer? If I, the strongest man alive, Trademark, were a killer, I'd only kill with my fists. Okay, buddy, slow down. I was planning to sit back there for the whole trial, but I ain't just gonna sit there and let my successor make a mistake like that. Did you just call me a successor? I mean, I kinda am when you think about it. Yes, another murder seems like it's important to the case, but guess what? It's irrelevant. There is no link between Springtrap's death and Firen King, so unless you can prove there is one, forget about it. This Firen King person was enough of a bastard to trigger Mr. Gold into beating him up, so it's no stretch to think he did the same thing with someone else. Except that someone else didn't just beat him up, but shot him up. So tell me, can you prove the two murders are connected? Well, dang, he humbled me. There is none. Well, I mean, Firen King and Springtrap are both ranked MMC fighters, and both got killed on the premises of the arena. I'd say that's enough for the court to at least look into it. A real lawyer would have made a more direct answer than that, but sure. I'll entertain your idea and let you look into Firen King's death. On any other day, I'd shut you down, but since I'm feeling nice, I will give you a pass. Huh, this trial suddenly feels back on track now that Maxwell's starting to behave a little more like his normal self. As much as I find his aggression annoying, I guess it does kind of keep me focused. Anyways, where did I go in the trial now? Hey, you should totally call in Crowboy as witness now. What, why? He knows all about the lay of the land. When I need information and context on things, he's usually the friend I go to for things like this. Okay. I don't really have any other choice. The defense would like to call upon a witness to the course. Oh, that's a first time for you. Well, who? Crowboy, I think he's called. Okay then, God, bring in this Crowboy. Name and occupation, please. They call me Crowboy, self-proclaimed bounty hunter. I'm sure you have heard about the murder. Please testify to everything you know about it and information that might help us. Yes, okay, let's do this. He's definitely been waiting for this moment. Crowboy and his land. Few buildings in the desert include the complex most of us live in, the hospital, and the gift shop. Conflicts here are settled in arenas, so guns or any weapons for that matter are outlawed. And considering the desert is extremely open, I'm not sure where you could hide something like a gun. Also, Firen is a fairly humble guy. I don't see him as being the aggressor in his conflict with Mr. Gold. How is this testimony supposed to help with the murder? Oh, come on. There's quite a few people involved in the case. This matter seems like it's very socially oriented. Socially oriented? My point is, a testimony that gives a little bit of context is more important than you think. Then again, you are the lawyer, so... No, I see what you mean. Doesn't change the fact that I just want to get through this part quickly. This testimony seems kind of uninteresting. I'll sit back and let you handle this one. Prosecutor, please engage in the trial. What are you gonna do? Fire me? Do I need to remind you I leave after this case is done? Well, please have some morals. This is a murder case after all. Oh yeah, I forgot there's people who actually care about the victims and want to see justice. All this time I've been seeing them as just props for my trials. But now that I'm realizing that, maybe I will try and win this trial. I assure you, no one gives a damn about Springtrap. He's just arrived one day and no one really liked him. Must be because he didn't like any of us. No clue why, though. Maybe it's just the kind of guy he is. Oh, well, if that's the case, never mind them. Well, the defense may begin. Cross-examination. Okay, a few buildings in the desert include the complex most of us live in, the hospital, and the gift shop. Is that really the entire town? Yep, it's a simple life for me. Entertainment and work at the arena. Consumerism at my gift shop, shelter at the complex, and everything else is at the hospital. We all rely on the arena's ticket sales to keep us all alive. Seems like a place you'd only go to if you have nowhere else to run. Yeah, but I have a love for the sport of fighting, so I got all I need. This is such a good cover. This shit slaps. And I'm the town's bounty hunter, heck yeah. What do you mean by you're the town's bounty hunter? I'm like the unofficial security of the place. My job is to make sure justice is delivered. That's why I'm in this trial today, to stop the killer. Conflicts here are settled in arenas, so guns or any weapons for that matter are outlawed. What past conflicts have there been? Don't get me started. So many epic rivalries have gone down on the years. Like what? A past rivalry may have been a cause for the murder. Well, oh, there was the time Mr. Gold's garden obscured the path to Springtrap's room. So Mr. Gold called him out and the two had a boxing match. Really? Is that it? There has been worse, but Crowboy doesn't know about them, considering he's one of the newer fighters. Newer fighters? I got the impression he was one of the more experienced people in the desert, considering he proclaims himself as the town's bounty hunter. We literally have him testifying on how the desert works. Well, he's more reliable than someone like Mr. Gold. Fair enough. Considering the desert extremely open, I'm not really sure where you could hide something like a gun. Well, how do resources coming in a town? That could explain how the gun got in. There's a monthly delivery that comes in that supplies the arena, shop, and hospital. A gun could have been snuck in and somehow part of a conspiracy. Outside of that, it's mostly just fans of MMC or newcomers like you coming to town. Last time there was a batch of newcomers was last month, so if the gun was brought in by one of them, then this murder would have been planned weeks in advance. I should also mention the fact that you could have done it after all you arrived here same day as the murder. No way I could have. The murder took place before I arrived and was told to investigate. Hey, no need to shout. I was just making a guess. Firen was a fairly humble guy. I don't see him as being the aggressor in his conflict with Mr. Gold. Do Firen King and Mr. Gold have any previous beef? I only saw one interaction between the two where Gold called Firen's fighting strategy of rolling as weak. I find his way of fighting rather fun myself. Oh, tell them about your fighting strategy. Oh, I use the great pressure point strategy. Came up with it myself. In battles, I wait for the perfect moment to strike. Until bam, I hit them in a weak spot, and truly a mockery of the court has become to let shummeling you in here. You're just yapping now, and there was nothing to gain from this testimony. See what I mean by Fire and King's death being irrelevant? There's a hole! Wait, there's a hole. Well, I sure know a place someone could have a gun. In the sand, of course. You see, nearby to where Fire and King was killed, I found a hole which something like a gun could have been buried in. Wait, where's this hole specifically? Well, it was near the drinking spot with a campfire and some beer cans. That's Springtrap's drinking spot! Wait, what the? Things are finally getting interesting. So is it right to assume Springtrap killed Firen? Well, yeah, it seems like the victim is also a killer themselves. Look at Firen, holy shit. Jesus! So Springtrap shot Firen and then got killed himself later on during the MMA fight? Why? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, it isn't the best piece of evidence, but I think this is our closest guess as to why Springtrap killed someone. Because he was drinking? I mean, it appears he had some pretty bad drinking habits. He could have done the murder in a drunken rage. There's a possibility that he died because he drank too much as well. Would not be surprised, it's rather in character for him. But still, how did he get the gun? Wait, do you mind if I have a look at it? Sure. I recognize it. What, from where? This specific type of machine gun was used in the Great Chimp Lab Massacre to combat Subject 3. Oh god damn it, why does everything have to be connected to this Chimp Lab Subject 3 massacre thing? After that whole incident ended, all the machine guns were gathered back up by Chimp Lab, except for a few which ended up in the hands of armed dealers across the world. My point is, I met one of these armed dealers on top of the snowy hill during my first trip to the desert. I don't remember anything beyond that. If you head north from the arena, you'll find them. So this arms dealer probably sold Springtrap the gun he used. It appears we are going to require another day of investigation to find this arms dealer. Alright then. North of the arena? I think I'll remember that. Is it just me, or do things feel off? Like something is missing. I mean, yeah, but I don't think it matters. The trial is easy compared to the other cases, and is going rather smoothly. Yeah, but it feels like we're being tricked. Like this is all a setup, or we're falling into a trap. Like someone is watching us. In the other cases, someone tried to hide a murder and frame it on someone else, but here it feels more complicated than that. I kinda get it, but at the same time I don't. It probably doesn't matter for now. Let's just do more investigating and see what's changed next trial. Sounds like a plan. Huh. Fledge is right. Something really is off. But what? I have no idea. It makes me feel clueless. Great. Now I feel clueless again. Alright, here we go. Day 2. Morning. How long have you been waiting there? I was too eager to start investigating, so I didn't sleep and just waited here all night. That's rather creepy. Just let me wake up a little bit more and we can get going. What? Terry! Why are you here? Terry needs a new home now that him and Nux got kicked out of the forest. Decided to come here. What a coincidence. Not Nux again. I thought I'd never have to hear about them with the Minecraft server shut down. Nux won't be here for a few days. Good. Also, do you know if they do fries around here somewhere? Why is everyone moving here? Rent is free in this place. Oh yeah. Nux and Terry's new apartment is the hallway downstairs. Is the hallway? They put the hallway up for sale. How are people supposed to get to their rooms now? I will let them through. Still, who the hell makes the hallway in their apartment complex an apartment in itself? That would be a salesman bot. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even own this land. But since it's abandoned, no one else is there to stop him from acting like he does. And he will do anything for a bit of money. Terry just said he put the hallway apartment up for free, though? Maybe it's an economical thing. Like, maybe he hopes that a higher population will help build the town. What is the town even called? You moved here and don't even know what the town is called? I forgot. Oh, well, it's called Salesman Bot City. Oh, of course it is. Let's see the socials also. There's gonna be something new. Barry! Did you just fall? No, I attacked the floor. Lol, 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 lol. Barry has a... Barry is the judge. Oh my god. The judge would see this and fucking lose it. Maxwell? Stuck on this dumbass boss fight. Every time I do a little bit of damage, he just regenerates and kills me. Please nerf the game. Dave? Ayo, fuck the ops. Especially you, Sportsy. Crab boy, you can only like this post if you're seeing this in 2028. Caller. Just took a piss over in Mr. Gold's garden. He has me blocked, so you'll never know. 10 out of 10 on the moist meter. Felt good, so yeah. Mr. Gold? Opening a Mr. Monkey fan club. Meet at Crab Boy's basement, and we can discuss how great Mr. Monkey is. Ian Hawk News. One time I kicked a rock in the sky as a test of my power, and now it is coming back down to Earth as a meteor. Very cool. Very swag. I like it. I hope that this meteor lore comes back as something huge. I hope it, like, genuinely, like, is crazy. Caller was trying to find where the router was to fix the Wi-Fi when I found these three plotting something. What a bunch of weirdos. So, yeah. Let's go see, Mr. Gold, if he's still here. And that's when I told him, I don't want your money. Haha, I had a similar experience to that once. People like them are so annoying, bro. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mr. Gold. Hi, how you doing? I see you've made a new friend. Yeah, we were just talking about how annoying life can get sometimes. And about how annoying certain people are. Like you, Fludge. Hey, quit it. No, I, the strongest man alive, trademark, don't think I will. Oh, well, I'm glad to see Maxwell happy after yesterday. About the case. Blah, blah, blah. We don't care about the case. But he's literally the prosecutor for the case. I don't care about it either. Did I not make that clear yesterday? I mean... But hey, at least I made Mr. Gold through it. Yeah, now we're bros. Now I, the strongest man alive, trademark, can say that I have more friends than you, Fludge. Hey, I've got lots of friends. There's Crabboy. I got my attorney. Ain't no way, bro counts the attorney as his friend. A sad life you must live. Unlike me, the strongest man alive, trademark, who has everything a man could want. Max and Gold's friendship added to the evidence system. Are you going to finally perk up on the trial now, Maxwell? Maybe. Still can't really be bothered about it. But if it means ridding this town of that scum Fludge, then maybe I'll put some effort into taking him down. I'm no scum. I think I didn't do nothing wrong. Oh yeah? I told him all about the bad things he did to me. The strongest man alive, trademark. Like what? Like the time he, bumped into me. Such disrespect to me. The strongest man alive, trademark, warrants him being called a scum. How do you get so butthurt over being bumped into? A sewer? It's so foggy down here. Seems like someone lives here. Hey, stand back there. Oh, hi, who are you? So what are you here for? He didn't answer the question. Like, do you want some drugs, or are you looking for a gun? I've not gone to sleep in many days, so excuse the yawning. I'm investigating a murder. I'm looking for an arms dealer. That'll probably be me or the loser Bingus across the road. Floppa doesn't listen to music. Likes No Country for Old Men. He's my stupid arms dealer rival. Who have you sold weapons to? I haven't gotten any customers in years. Except for one, but they were anonymous. They told me to just leave the package under a tree and they would pay me later. They never paid me. So what did they ask for? Cyanide and a machine gun. Those were the last of my supply. So I guess I'll die now. Wait, what? I have nothing to sell and I'll eventually run out of money and die. There's nothing I can do. I mean, why can't you get a normal job and go to the city? What's a city? How does he not know what a city is? Odd. Tell me about Bingus. I've lived here my whole life. Then some traveling merchant shows up and takes all my customers away. Why are you openly admitting that you sell drugs? Aren't you scared you'll get arrested by the police? What does the police mean? You haven't heard of the police? Dealing drugs is against the law. Oh, I've heard of the law. The law doesn't apply to these areas. Where was I? Oh yeah, Bingus. I bet Bingus thinks he's all professional with his fancy cabin and all his stockpiles. He needs to respect me because I'm a OG. And wait, a cabin! This is Bingus! It's Bingus's cabin! It's warm in here. There's Bingus! Hello? Do you know anything about an arms dealer?
Hello. Sorry, I couldn't risk accidentally leaking my job to anyone who isn't looking to buy any more wares. So what do you want, my guest?
Bingus. Type of guy who thinks coffee spelled backwards is funny because he didn't gives an efoc. I'm investigating a murder. I need to know what you've sold recently.
I'm selling many valuables. Could you be more specific?
Have you received any requests from someone who looks like...
All my clients are private and anonymous. I never see them face to face.
Oh, well, have you received any requests from someone in Salesman Bot City?
Yes. The request said to put the box containing the supplies under a rock at the city's entrance. The supplies contained the poison dimethylmercury and a grenade launcher.
A grenade launcher?
Yep. I have a wide variety of stuff. Is there something you wanted to buy? I have lots of stuff. Concrete shoes, TNT, neckties.
Added Bingus's supply to the events list. What makes you deal weapons out here?
There's a monopoly on illegal merchants around the world right now. There is nowhere to sell stuff anymore without having competition from a major seller.
A major seller like who?
Chip Lab, of course. Are you not aware of them?
I do, I just had no idea they did business in arms dealing.
I swear, ever since that new CEO took over the company, they have taken over the criminal underground. Don't matter to me, though. I can live in peace in this forest. It's always been a dream to be a mysterious merchant who lives in isolation who you only go to as a last resort. Do you mind telling me if I'm famous or not? Am I like a legend in the town you came from?
Well, in court someone said they recognized a potential murder weapon as coming from around these parts, so I came here.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Who recognized me?
Someone called Crab Boy. Looks like a slug, has a golden mask.
Oh, I know them. There's a wagon that acts as the only official transport through this area. Only comes through every couple of years. I think I saw him on a tiny bit of book with me.
What book?
How to do mixed martial arts for dummies.
Any of the other dealers around here?
There is one guy called Flopper. Spends all day in his sewer, so I don't really know him. He doesn't like to talk to me, though.
Why is there a sewer in the middle of this forest?
No idea. Perhaps it's some kind of secret bunker. I'm quite jealous, to be honest. I could refurbish that sewer into a shopping center. Then have a secret drug deal organization in the backstage area of the mall. Imagine how cool that would be.
You do realize you're admitting this to an attorney, right?
Yeah, but you seem trustworthy, right?
What is Bingus's shop? Bingus Cabin Shop, better than Floppa. Oh my god, it's also expensive. A pillow, might be able to sleep with this. Fishing rod, talk to Mr. Monkey to use it in the northern mountains. Unknown box with an odd-looking drawing on it. Who knows what's inside? Fortune ball thing. We'll show a moment that will happen in the game's future with no context. Alright. Alright, let's try the pillow. We'll buy the pink pillow for 100 Bobucks. Prestige. Dang, this pillow is comfy. I sure hope it doesn't make me fall asleep. Oh. Guess I am asleep now. And I am dreaming. This is a boring dream. I should probably open my eyes and get back to the investigation. Damn it. Now I am stuck in the dream. Can't I just wake up on command? Doesn't seem like I can. What if I punch myself? Also nothing. Guess I'm waiting this out. What even is this dream? I'm a new girl! I'm a new girl! Pretty relaxing. Reminds me of my old house. Even though I moved out yesterday, it already feels like forever since I was there. No! Stop letting your thoughts wander. Focus on the murder. Use this time to make a plan. That ain't gonna happen, buddy. Oh my god. Huh, a dream person. I feel like I should be scared, but for some odd reason this feels normal. Like I've been here before. What are you supposed to represent? Of course that's the first thing you say. Glad to see I haven't completely changed. So what are you here to tell me? Nothing specific. Just thought I'd say hello. Before you ask, no, I won't reveal who I am. Great. If it is solid answers you seek, then here's a piece of advice. Giving up the MMC championship was a bad idea you will come to regret. I don't mean to be aggressive, but are you just some random Dree person yapping, or... I'm more important than that. More important than you, I'd say. So you're not just in my head. Duh. Say, are you ready to kill? I'd never. Well, you better warm up to the idea, because the clock is ticking. Is there something I should call you? Surely you can at least give me a name. Call me Sin. Sportsy. Call me that for now. If you achieve your goal, then this will be the only time we meet. However, if you fail, then I shall be back. Oh wait, I forgot. You will forget this dream when you wake up. There's no point in telling you anything. Yeah, you'll figure things out. Good dream. Unknown box with an odd-looking drawing on it. Who knows what's inside? Pills? They'll probably kill me. But I spent 20 Bobucks on them, so bottoms up! Nothing seems to have happened. I sure hope taking these pills won't cause any problems later. Fortune ball thing will show a moment that will happen in the game's future with no context. As you glare into the fortune ball, a moment that will happen in the future appears before you. Whoa. Hello? Is anyone there? It was this Wait, I have to do the voice again. I keep losing the Fludge voice. It was this room they ran into, I swear. Show yourself! Excuse me, what in the actual fuck are you doing in my house? Oh god. Oh no. Who's this? It's you! It's... Ah! Who the fuck is that? And see what happens when I want to take the fishing rod. Let's go to the bunker and do that fishing thing. This place gives me chills after Mr. Monkey knocked me out here yesterday. What the fuck? It looks like Chimp Lab has a new guard. Hello? Oh, this is Caller. Hello. Can I, ask you a few questions about the murder? As a Chimp Lab guard, I cannot talk to you. Oh, my bad. I will just leave. I'm joking. I don't care about Chimp Lab. You can go in the bunker for all I care. Just don't tell Chimp Lab I'll let you in. It might kill me. Oh, okay. Just kidding again. I can just fake my death again if I get on their hit list. Caller! Fellow who sounds like most critical, who's just chilling. Oh shit, I gotta do my best critical impression. But I'd rather not do that, so I don't know how to do a critical impression. I'm so sorry. So I has Chimp Lab. At this point, I don't really care. They sent me out to do this desert to do nothing, even though I'm supposed to be a high-ranking member. Just like Mr. Monkey and Crane. So what rank are you? Former Chimp Lab CEO, that's what. I worked hard for as well. Rised up the ranks, starting as the lowly drug dealer doing all the dirty work. Then my opportunity came when the Chimp Lab massacre happened and screwed up the company. For me to come in and save it. But then I had to step down so I wouldn't get assassinated. Assassinated? By who? Dunno, whoever the current Chimp Lab CEO is, I expect to be responsible. Who are you, by the way? Oh, I'm a lawyer. Huh, maybe one day you could help take down the Chimp Lab CEO in court. That would be... You begin to think about what that would be like. Oh. That feels like it would be a nightmare of a case. Holy fuck. Little tip. Chimp Lab CEO is also probably responsible for the Chimp Lab massacre. What is this Chimp Lab massacre? I hear about it a lot. There's this thing called Subject 3. No clue what it looks like. It was created an experiment by Dr. Nux and then escaped when this fellow called Terry let it out. Holy shit! Oh my god. The lore is all coming back in like an actual proper package of like step by step. Killed almost everyone before getting itself killed when it tried to fight an even stronger monster. Like I said, my theory is the Chimp Lab CEO was the one who let Subject 3 out for whatever reason. Do you know anything about the case? A case? Are you investigating murder? No, I haven't. I just arrived here. But to give you a little tip, killers are usually very stupid. If they weren't, they wouldn't have killed in the first place. So how the kill went down is probably also very stupid. Just think outside the box a little. To give an example back in the day. Actually, never mind. Alright. Oh, what? It's fucking, Stanley Parable. We're in the Stanley Parables, guys. Here we are, inside the bunker. All the doors are locked outside of the one I used to get in. So this is the only room I can investigate. Let's see if there's anything here. A document. It says Springtrap murderer found. Holy shit. It reads, a murder has happened in Salesman Bot City above this bunker. I'm sure it's no threat to us as long as it draws no attention to the base. Oh, here's the good part. Let's see who the killer is. We have done an investigation and found the murder of Springtrap was conducted by multiple people, at least 3. Sincerely, the CEO. Oh, wow. 3 killers. I couldn't have guessed that. Does that make things easier or harder? I can't accept this as evidence. I got this illegally from a chimp lab base, which I trespassed on. If I present it to court, I might end up going to prison. I guess I can hold on to it just to the side. Okay, arena. Fuck! Oh! Fuck. Why are you so mad? The business is not doing too well. Just needed to let out my anger for a moment. Anything you need? I'm here also, by the way. How will you recover from this? I really don't know. This is not very cool. All our major stars left. Things were never the same since Mr. Monkey left. He was the best of the best. I keep losing the Fludge voice. Oh, Princess, you weren't even working for us when he was in the company. Well, I saw him on TV when I was younger. The TV deal running out is the worst part. My last resort is to do a deathmatch. They always get the views up at least a little bit. But someone must die in the process. I'll do it. Put me in the arena with Mr. Gold and we'll put on a banger match to the death. We can revive the company. No offense, but we really don't care about you. In an ideal world, I would do Mr. Monkey versus Springtrap, but that's impossible. I mean, maybe I can use this case as part of an advertising campaign. That could work. I'd have to think about that, though. Okay, tell me about your favorite matches. Perhaps this will cheer him up. Easily, Mr. Monkey versus Senior Gorilla. If it weren't for Senior retiring early, it would have been an amazing passing of the torch match. Since then, we have been looking for a new person to become our new mascot and carry us towards the future of MMA. But I don't really have any options. Fludge Mister just got accused of murder. Mr. Gold is rather weak, and Fire and Springtrap are both dead. Every fan wants a different thing for the company. So for every decision I make, I lose a group of my audience. It's a slippery slope downhill. I can be the next big star. Trust me, just give me a shot at winning the championship. Do you not get the memo? No one wants you champion. You're nothing but a newcomer. Usually I tell you to get us strong and defy all odds and defeat Mr. Gold, but in this day and age, no one likes love-up stories anymore. All they want is edgy shock humor. It sucks. Jeez, it's cold out here. I definitely don't have the right clothes for this. Oh crap, it's Mr. Monkey. His presence is making me shit myself after what happened yesterday. Can I go fishing? Yes. Please do not piss in the pond like the last person. 1 hour later. Only now have I realized that most of this pond is frozen. So all the fish are probably dead. Time to leave. Wait. There's something on the rod? It's a Polaroid. Oh my god, Floppa was the championship? Perhaps I could show it to him. There's also something or someone who is censored. And they're in the courtroom. Okay, time's up. About yesterday. Forget about it. It's just business. The bunkers things that would put you in danger if you saw them. So for all our sakes, I had to follow instructions. This only happened because the line between my role as the judge's guard and a chimp lab higher up got blurred. Once the cases you're receiving stop being connected to chimp lab, this will stop. And I won't have to headbutt you again. My head still hurts from that headbutt. That was my finishing move from when I fought at the MMC. Used it to knock out Terry to become champion. That was a really weird fight. Not as weird as the time I got drunk and dated a bottle believing it to be my long-dead sibling. Speaking of, how was your time in the MMC? I forgot. I forgot most of the things in my life before I joined Chimp Lab. Except my time as a pro karaoke player. But what I do remember from the MMC is that it was hell. Salesman bought sucks and the environment he created backstage was vile. I've never seen anyone have a bigger meltdown than when I told him I was leaving with the championship. Daddy's the killer, though. Never in a million years would he murder his own employee. I personally say it's Crab Boy because of his availability powers on Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold may seem like an obvious pick, but obviously it's not always around. Just like the time I lit my friend's house on fire because I set the microwave on fire for growing legs and running at me. You ever think what leads to someone to kill? I do. Help me decide. Are killers born to kill, or are they made? I don't know, I'd say both. I'm dead set on the former. The second someone is brought into this world, they are destined to take one out. And that, they are guaranteed to enter hell. I want to change that someday. Anyways, I have roleplay ASMR I must attend to. What is this place? The Northern Mountains, but the travelers call it the Frozen Wastes. Many must pass through this area if they want to reach places like Salmon Bot City or the Great Forest. Since vehicles like planes and cars cannot be used in these lands due to the weather. When I was a fighter, I didn't live in the same apartment complex as everyone else. I lived at a cabin around here that was weeks away from Salesman's Bot Town, so I've traveled to and from here countless times. It looks nothing like how I remembered it. Some settlers have also set up shop around here. And like me, who has to survive on my resources. They have giant stockpiles of food and stuff. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't envious of them. I'd like to return living here one day. The beautiful isolation is like no other. Alright. One time on the road, I met a man in a chicken mask who said he would take my soul if I failed at a card game. I ate him, of course. I went back to watching FGTV. But the moral of the story is the solution to problems is often quite silly. Keep that in mind. Alright. We need to go back to Floppa. Show him the image of him at the championship. That... He's frozen. The devil. The belt. Lawyer. Ran away. Beware. Mr. Sad. Sir Monkey. Huh? Who is Mr. Sad? How do you know about Sir Monkey? He remains frozen. The CEO. You. There is an evil within you. The purple man. Can you please calm down and tell me what you're talking about? Okay, best not to show him that image. Alright. Well. That's it. For today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye bye.